100 times it.
It's Coffee Talk with Karen. Leave me the fuck alone. Hi. It's Coffee Talk with Karen. Do you know who I am? I'm Karen Stacy. I have a talk show on Facebook. Hi, it's Coffee Talk with Karen. Now leave me the fuck alone.
Hey guys, good morning. Happy Tuesday. It's Tuesday. How did that happen? Not only is it Tuesday, but it's Tuesday and it's August 24th, right? Did I say that right? Is it August 24th? Yeah, let me just double check because I don't want you guys walking around thinking it's the wrong day. It is August 24th. So I'm not really sure how the hell that happened. I was waiting for summer to come, and that shit came and went. It's been a rocky summer, I gotta say. Mother Nature really, I don't know what the deal is, man, but she has not been kind to us at all. I hope everyone is safe. We had a little bit of a wacky weekend with the weather, in New York, actually all over, right? What am I saying? So on Ray, it's Henry, but okay, we want to make it fancy. Was wreaking havoc to some, and not so much, to others. So, sending out love and light to anybody that was affected by the hurricane. And hoping you guys have power and you're not underwater and all that fun stuff. It's funny because, you have like a lot of people. I saw some posts where it was like people had like their setup outside, and like one of the chairs was like a plastic chair that falls down anyway, was on the floor. And it said the impact of, Henry or whatever, which was kind of funny. But you know what? I hate to say it, but I would much, much rather, it be a bust than be like misplaced in my home, from my home, etc., etc. Come here, you okay? Come on, bellies. Come, you want to say hi to everybody? Come say good morning. Come on, let everybody see you. Come on. You want to let everybody see you? You say good morning. You say good morning. So you say good morning? Yeah? Say hi, everybody. Thanks for tuning in to Coffee Talk with Karen. Yeah. She's a little mushada this morning. I don't know what happened. I went out for my run. I came back in. She seems mushad. You okay, my baby? You okay? Yeah. So anyway, I really, I am very grateful when things don't get messed up the way they say, because everybody's, I get it, and they cancel things, they do whatever. I get all that. It's frustrating, yada yada. But you know what? It really, the old saying goes, better to be safe than sorry, in my opinion. So if you do the right thing and you make sure you're okay and you're safe and it's a bust, great. But if it isn't, and you lost power, you lost your home. I saw, like, I'm in Westchester, some people in Mamaroneck, it was all underwater. A lot of the highways were underwater. Listen, I'm grateful when I have electricity and a roof over my head and internet, because I have a 12-year-old. God forbid you don't have internet. But, I was just grateful. And to be honest with you, I am not home that much in the summer. And so it was kind of nice to be home for 2 days, because the first day I kept telling myself I needed to do stuff, and it wasn't working very well. Like Sunday was just like, I did like a couple of things. I just was like, ugh, like just dragging my ass, right? And for those of you that don't know, I always celebrate half birthdays. So when I was little, my mom always made a big deal about my half birthday, right? Not a big deal, but like she would always get me a gift and say, I was turning, whatever, 12 and a half or whatever. So I kind of carried the tradition on with my son. Now, we always did a little, I said happy half birthday to him. I might get him a little gift, but I really, I didn't do anything crazy. And then, so his half birthday is August 22nd, and his father died August 2nd. So I would have done anything to put a smile on that kid's face. So I made him a half birthday party, because in the summertime he's with all his friends, at the pool and stuff. So I made him a little party. So that became a tradition, the half birthday party, right? And it wasn't a party. It was just, I would have, cake and junk food for them, right? So so now this year he's 12 and a half. So he says to me, Ma, I don't think I want the half birthday thing. He goes, and I go, why? He goes, well, the kids kind of make fun of me. And I'm like, really? I go, okay, well, do you not want it because you don't want it? Or do you not want it because the kid's making fun of you? Because if you don't want it because the kid's making fun of you, screw them. But, if you don't want it because you're over it, that's okay. So anyway, we were home, obviously, because of, Henri. And so I ended up making him, I'm getting a lot of kisses. Don't be jolly. Don't be jolly. Look at this baby. So we were home. So he goes, so now I'm sitting there like a lump on a log. I don't want to do nothing. Right. So he says to me, Ma, can we make brownies? So I go, okay, because what am I going to say? Right? Of course we make brownies. So he gets a recipe off of TikTok, because brownies is not something I normally make, right? So of course I could have found one, but okay. So he gets a recipe off of TikTok, because every 12-and-a-half-year-old kid is on freaking TikTok 37 hours a day. Anyway, so we follow the recipe. So I think it was missing, which I don't remember whether you put baking soda or baking powder in, brownies, but it was definitely missing something, because it was so flat. I'm just looking there. Somebody just pulled in and out, so don't mind me. It was so flat that it didn't look like a brownie. It was like this thick. It was like, it was terrible. But, we followed his recipe. I let him make most of it, so whatever. But so that was my Sunday. And I really tried hard to get, like in the speed of things. But it was just one of those days. Yesterday, I definitely accomplished much more than I did on Sunday. But, sometimes you just really need that day to just chill. You know what I mean? And although I'm not looking forward to having too many days of chilling, considering that we're going to be probably locked up again, it's, it was kind of nice to, be home a little bit, and straighten up and whatever I needed to do. So I hope you guys had a good weekend. Yes, my little guy turned 12 and a half. So I had posted a picture of him blowing out the candles. So thank you to those of you that wished him a happy half birthday. This is crazy. He starts school on Monday, 8th grade. I don't even know how that happened. So just the same way that I don't know how it's August 24th is the same way that I don't know how I have my kid, in middle school, graduating middle school this year. It's crazy. I mean, I'm too young for this. No, I'm only kidding. So anyway, happy Tuesday, you guys. Welcome to Coffee Talk with Karen. We are live on MiamiMikeRadio.com. We are live on the Karen Stacy page. Please hit that thumbs up and turn your notifications on. We are live on the Facebook group, Real Talk Coffee Talk. Make sure you join the group. We are live on Twitch, Real Talk Karen Stacy. We are live on YouTube, Real Talk Karen Stacy. Hit those subscribe buttons, you guys, so you always know when I am on. And then one other quick thing before I forget. I am doing a raffle for sunglasses. They are unisex sunglasses, 2 pairs. And what the hell I don't even remember how much the raffles are because I am the worst when it comes to this stuff. So hold on a second. Maybe somebody else will know. Maybe I think I see Carmela on here, so maybe we can put this information. So yes, so the tickets are $15 each or 2 for $25. And you can do it with the Cash App, which is the $ Real Talk Karen Stacy, or Venmo at Karen Stacy, and we will call the winner live. So go ahead and make sure you purchase your raffle tickets. I thought we'd do something a little bit fun. Like I said, they are both unisex. I could probably get up and show them to you, but that would, then I'd leave a blank space. So let me see if I can find the, okay, so here we go. Let me see if you can see. So here's one of the glasses. And here's another. So they're really unisex. So even if it's a couple, you can, take one each, or it works for men, it works for women. It works. So why not? I thought we'd have a little fun. Okay, so good morning. I'm going to say good morning to you all. I see you guys there saying hello to me. I have to take off my glasses because I can't see with them on or with them off. So good morning, Carmela. Good morning, Diane. Hi, Giselle. Good morning. Good morning. Hi, Gina. Happy Tuesday. Hot out there. Yeah, right? Bob, good morning all. Cutting out early. Going to see Eagles later. Awesome. Good for you. Charles, good morning from Florida. Good morning. Hi, Bobby. I missed you, honey. I'm glad to see you on here. We have been missing a lot of people. Like, you need to get your asses back on here, because when you're not here, we miss you, or at least I do. Never mind everybody else. Costas, good morning, my beautiful sweetheart, Karen Stacy, sending you lots of love and hugs from Toronto. Thank you so much. All right, hold on. The comments just went loco. I'm coming back for you. Somebody is saying good morning. I cannot see your name. Tom, good morning. Hi, Georgie. Yay, you're there. I feel like I haven't seen you in so long. Is she frozen, or is it on my end? Gina, is Karen frozen? Am I frozen? Hi, Christine. Good morning. Baking powder makes cakes rise. That's what I was thinking. Gina, I thought so, but it wasn't in the recipe. And since I'm not really like the biggest brownie girl in the world, I don't know. Let me see. Colleen, hi, honey. We've missed you. Rita P, good morning. Let me see. Okay, hold on a second. Get raffles for the fly sunglasses, right? I think so. Yes, thank you. There we go. Thank you, Carmela. Carmela posted it. Happy half birthday. Thank you, Diane. Bobby, what do you mean you'll be back soon? Well, you're not here now? What the hell? Hey, Tony. Tony. Hi, Tony. What's the matter? What, you want to talk to everybody? No. I want you to rub my belly. Is that what you want? You want me to rub your belly? This is the Bella hour. Look, this is all she wants, this dog. Just rub my belly. Okay, so now here was something that I've been thinking about. My warped brain, right? So again, you know, the world is coming to an end. We have the apocalypse here. So let's talk about other stupid shit. Although this isn't really that stupid. So let me, oh my God, I can't even stand how cute she is. You guys just, I mean, she's just too cute. I missed the pic for Noah. Oh, thank you, Diane. Good morning. Hey, Joe Q. Okay, so here's the thing. This phone today, we can't see your name, so I don't know who that is. So, are you innocent until proven guilty? This is the question of the day. Hey, Pete. How are you, my sweetheart? Okay. So, I don't even know if I spelled that right because you guys know I'm going old. I'm going old. I'm not even going blind. I'm just going old. And I refuse. I am not getting bifocals. I would just like you all to know that. You will be seeing like my eyeballs all up in the computer before I have those freaking glasses that you got to, like, you know, no, forget about that. That don't happen. Meanwhile, I just made my glasses all worse because they're all smudgy. Okay, mommy, why are you giving me that look? I can't stand you. You're so cute. Okay, so that's the question. Who's with me? The question is, are you innocent until proven guilty? Or the other thing to say is, are you guilty until proven innocent? Because in the way the world is, you are guilty until you're proven innocent. But in the court of law, you are innocent until proven guilty. So what do you guys think about that? In this day and age, you are definitely guilty before you were innocent. Take my word for it. See, Rich, this is why we are here, because those were the next words I was going to say. Nick, I've always been guilty until my lawyer proves me innocent. I fucking love it. Now, so let me tell you something that I've seen happen and due process. Yes, Gina. So let me tell you something, and this is like, so first of all, everybody judges, right? That's number one. But obviously, innocent, guilty, you know, legally, you know, has no judgment, right? But you have to base it off of facts. Now, it's just interesting, in my opinion, how facts can be, how would be the right word? And I guess because you can't call it a fact, but instances can be finagled, right? So the same way you can finagle it in your favor, it can be finagled against you, right? So I'm going to give you a for instance. There is and I, you know, like I don't like to throw people under the bus. So distorted. Thank you. Yeah, Tony said I'm always innocent. Wasn't me. Wasn't me. So I know someone you know, like that has a rescue, a pet rescue, right? Actually, where I got my Bella from. And I'm watching the news. I'm not mentioning names. I'm watching the news and I see the headline says, you know, owner of such and such rescue arrested for stealing money, you know, from the organization. So my parents had a non-for-profit. We had a dance school, non-for-profit, and you know, you get funding and stuff, right? So you're taking kids off the street, you're helping them. My father would have to write grants. He'd have to write all these things and they would send it back. I swear to God, if like there wasn't a period at the end of a sentence. That's how much they scrutinize you. And especially when you have a non-for-profit, forget about it. They're all over you, because if people are, giving you money, they want to know where it goes. My father is the most honest man in the world. He was up at night thinking like he did something wrong all the time. And it was really not, right? So most people out there that own a business know that having a business is the most difficult thing you will ever do. It's the best way to not make money, right? Because you got to make sure everybody else gets paid before you do, et cetera, right? So I personally went to this person's home because I had to pick up this princess right here, okay? Now, originally I wasn't going to get her, because when she picked her up and she sent me a picture of her, she looked like a mess. And I was like, oh, hell no. And she messaged me like a week or two later and said, this dog is such a love. I really think that she would fit well with you. And apparently she had parva, which is a puppy disease or whatever that can kill them. And so she treated her for it. So basically she saved her life, right? And when I went to go pick her up, because I was only going to foster her, her entire house was animals. Animals she was, taking care of, her own animals. I mean, the dog's peeing on the couch. There's wee pads all over the place. She's handing me food. She's handing me, wee pads. She's handing me a bed for her. And like, this was I think it was like a Saturday night that we went. And this is her life. She would get up at 5 o'clock in the morning to take the animals. She would tell me when she would go to do rescues, I was supposed to come home with 10, but I ended up coming home with 30 because they were going to euthanize them. And I did not want those animals to die. So I just took them, and we'll figure it out. This is the type of person that we're talking about. So now I see this, and it was her that they were accusing of stealing the money. So it said something like $1,800 or something during COVID. And I don't remember all of the details, right? So now, again, I can assure you that she wasn't no, I can't assure you. It doesn't strike me, because I don't know, right? But you know people, and you know what their lives are. Her life is animals. So, you know what? I'm going to say, even if, sometimes when you own a business, you do have to kind of maneuver things, because maybe a bill is due, this day, and this money's coming in this day. And, it's what we all do, right? We borrow from Paul to pay Peter, and we do whatever. But I'm looking at it and I'm saying, and all these people on a feed are trashing her left and right. How could she take from the animals, this, that, and the other? Now, again, I don't know all of the facts. I only know the person that I dealt with. This is also a person that myself and one of my dearest friends have known for 40 years. No, not that long, 30 years. So I'm like, and I just so it pissed me off, because all of the good that this woman did went right out the window because of accusations. Okay. And again, I'm going to say it, and maybe I shouldn't, maybe I'm wrong. You don't break the law. Okay. 110%. You do not break the law. And there is always penalties to pay for that. But I don't think that when you dedicate your life to saving others, that you get thrown onto the bus in 8 seconds. I don't know what you guys think. I don't want to go into grave detail, only because, I think they're in court actually at this point. But it would break my heart to think that this person will end up doing time, because you know, I mean, if they downright stole, you know, hey, it is what it is, right? But as I said, I have been to her home. I've been to the adoption place, like wherever she keeps the animals. I've been everything is animals. These people are covered in hair. They spend all day long cleaning crates, asking for donations for what's that called? Newspaper, right? What the hell's that called, right? Nobody uses it anymore. Newspapers, cleaning stuff. She's always like putting stuff on. Listen, we need a foster. You know, isn't it better to like try to help as many people, animals, living things as we can? I mean, again, stealing is not okay. But, you know, like if you have, you know, look, it's like everything else in life, right? Like a lot of us are in situations right now where we don't know where the next dollar is coming from because of this freaking COVID shit, right? So, you know what? If I have to steal to get food for my kid and you arrest me for it, as long as he ate, I guess I'll deal with it, right? I mean, I'm not saying that's correct. I'm not telling you to go out and rob anybody. Believe me when I tell you, I am not saying any of that is okay. What I'm saying is that to tarnish someone's name like that without the facts of what's going on, negating all of the good that this person did. Let me tell you, this puppy right here, she makes my heart full. And I say it all the time. I don't know who rescued who. I know I saved her life, but you know what? She saved mine and Noah's. So, you know, I just hate when like things can be manipulated, if you will, to make people look bad without really knowing, you know, the facts of things, you know. So that's why I say, are you really innocent until proven guilty? Because the minute somebody sees you up on the screen and they say you've been arrested, right away everything goes out the fucking window. And people work hard for their reputations, and you never know what the deal is and who's making, you know, waves for you, right? Where all of a sudden people are investigating certain things, where'd that come from, right? All right, I'm sorry, I'm talking on and on here, but I just wanted to give you guys a good example of what I was speaking of. And now I'll see, because I'm sure you guys have a lot to say about this. Although I don't know, I don't see a lot of comments here yet. Okay. It's proven. Look at all the politicians. Yeah. Food for thought. No doubt. I mean, that's the whole thing. I mean, and look at what just happened with Cuomo. I mean, who knows whether or not he actually did that with the women. But listen, every man does that with women. I got news for you. Okay. And the only time that they don't do it is when they meet that person that puts them in their place. And even then, because I am that person, even then it's challenging to do. So anybody that, you know, wants it, listen, it happens. Women are put under that kind of situation all the time. And guess what? Men are too. My brother used to tell me stories of when he needed to do certain things, and the pressures that were put on him by others in a sexual manner. So you know what? It goes both ways. But as far as that, I mean, so let's get him out of office because he may or may not have touched somebody's back and made them feel uncomfortable, which God knows a stranger can do to you. But let's not hold him accountable. Let's give him a pardon and a pass for all the people that died in the nursing homes, right? So you know what? I just feel that, you know, one hand washes the other. So it's just interesting where fingers get pointed is what I'm trying to say. Rita, your topic is killing me. I got a ticket in September 2020 in Mount Vernon. Oh, okay. Okay. Gotta run. All right. Let me see. Georgie, I'd love to be guilty of something. It would make my life a bit more interesting. Oh God, we don't want that. Ray, good morning. Diane, that is exactly right. In 3 seconds constantly. In 8 seconds constantly. Yes, definitely. Colleen said, people don't care. I rescued. That's right. I didn't do anything, Carmela. I haven't been on there. Right on point. You are right. It always happens to me. It just did, a matter of fact. Hey, oh my goodness, Shorty's on. Good morning, Shorty. How are you? So yeah, so I mean, so you guys agree with me that, I just feel like, when someone's going out of your way to convince you of something, there's something to go with that. And I think that everybody has their own points of view. But again, I don't know whether she's innocent or guilty, to be honest with you. Hi, Jennifer. Good morning. But I do know that she did a lot of good. And to see her name like that and see people were trashing her, the SPCA and all these people trashing her. And I'm like, and I said, you know what? I had a very professional experience. She went above and beyond to help me in any way she possibly could, because her main goal was getting an animal the right home. So as far as I'm concerned, her heart was in the right place. I don't know her business tactics, but her business tactics with me were on the up and up. And even when like Bella had to get fixed, she's, from whatever she went through before I rescued her, she's very afraid. And it took us like a year to gain, for her to not be so afraid. She'll still pee if you come around, she'll bark at you, she'll cower. She was a baby, a real baby, and she was left in a crate. And she was sick. And this woman saved her life. And so when she had to go get fixed, Bella was petrified in the crate. She took her and kept her on her lap with her because she knew how afraid she was. You know how good I felt? She's sending me pictures. She's right here with me. She's waiting. She's good. I don't know. And these are the people that we're worried about. Really? This is what we're worried about? I don't know. Wish me well, because I am so trying to stay calm and feel so anxious. I did nothing wrong. Never thought of this stage of my life I have to deal with this. Yeah, at 58 years old, I'm doing what they say. I have no tickets in over 30 years. Clean license, responsible parent. My birthday is Thursday, 59. I'm not going to let obstacles take me down. First of all, Rita, happy almost birthday. And second of all, I don't know. You said you got a ticket. I don't understand what that means. It sounds like you're going on trial with the way that you just wrote that. So you're making me nervous. Joe Q, the love for animals may have caused her to make a bad decision. Well, I don't know. Again, I don't know. I know nothing about that part of it. All I know, and so, you know what? All right, so let's call it a bad decision. Again, I have no idea. But still, if you do something, especially if it's financial, and if it's your organization and you're taking care of the animals and you needed to use the money to take care of them in one spot or whatever. And again, I don't know the details, but I don't think you go to jail for that. I don't think you get arrested for that. Come on. I don't know. That's just me. But I guess I'm crazy. So what do you guys think? Do you think that most people, I think that people are guilty until proven innocent? That's what I think. That's what I think. I think, no, you're not. Jose, no, I'm not what? I think, okay, so no, you're not. No, you're not innocent until proven guilty. Okay. Yeah. I mean, that is really, look, it's a very hard call to make, and the judicial system certainly has a lot of flaws in it. But it broke my heart to see that. It breaks my heart that this is how life is, right? How let's talk about that for real. How is life? I got hair, I don't know what's going on. Bella's hair on my lip gloss. You could do 8 million things good. You do one bad thing and everybody's all over it and you lose your reputation over it. Are we serious right now? Are we serious right now? That makes me nuts, because you should do that would be like, even like your child, like sometimes, look, we all make mistakes, right? But it's like, if you clearly know it's a mistake, that's different. But you should be able to correct a mistake. Now, again, I don't know. You don't know whether or not people have made this mistake 800 times. And at that point, it's not a mistake, right? Because it's only a mistake the first time. After that, you should know better, right? I don't think I told you guys, which, as a matter of fact, I'm thinking I didn't get this in the mail yet. I got a red light. I got a ticket in the mail, right? And it was like right near my house. Now, in Westchester, you're allowed to turn right on red. So me and Noah looking at the video, I didn't see what I did wrong. So I say, you know what, I'm going to call, because it was like $75. I don't know about you, but I don't have an extra $75 to pay for a ticket when you're allowed to make a right on red. So I call, and the woman says, you know what, let me look and let's see what the deal is. So she looks and she says to me, and there was a car in front of me that did exactly the same thing I did. So when she looked at it, she goes, okay, you didn't really come to a complete stop. And I said, well, it's a hill, so you can see all the oncoming traffic. I said, I live close to there. I make that turn. She says, well, it's a new red light camera, and most people don't realize that you do have to come to a full stop before you make that turn. Now, I think I told you guys this. So she said to me, you can send in, a not guilty with an explanation and say, you know what? I didn't realize that I didn't come to a full stop. There was never a camera there before. I could see from the angle I was in. I make that turn all the time. And you know what? Lesson learned. And really, I told you guys this. I know I talked about this. The next time I went down that hill, my son said to me, now, as I'm driving down the hill, I'm already saying in my head, make sure you slow it down and stop at that light. And Noah said to me, Ma, don't forget, there's the red light camera there. Make sure you come to a full stop before you. So now every time I go to make my right on red, I make sure I come to a full stop. Why? Because I made a mistake. I was called out on my mistake. And now I am responsible to not do that again. So the woman had said to me, you could try. It's the first time. So if the judge may, allow it because it was your first time. So the thing about life is that we are going to make mistakes, right? But I said this before and I'll say it again. As an adult, every mistake you make has such extreme consequences, right? Not like when you were a kid and we could fix things. Now, when you make a mistake, it is such a grave consequence that you pay. So for those of us that make a mistake, we learn real fast, right? Because you could either go to jail, or it's going to cost you a lot of freaking money, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. You could lose your licenses, you could lose this, you could lose that. And these things are what makes us, tick, right? So, you learn, but I believe that we have to believe that people have the ability to make right. And I don't, and if you have a clean driving record and this happens and you go like that, okay, you should be considered that it was a mistake. Now, if I had 5 or even 2 red light camera tickets, I would look at that as a judge and go, well, this isn't something she doesn't do. So, again, I don't know the situation, what I'm talking about with my rescue person. I don't know if there was trouble before. I have no idea. All I know is that it hurt me to see someone that dedicates their entire life to saving animals being thrown under a bus without the right, without information, and people talking about her in such a heinous way. Even if you say, what I would, what I would say if I was trying to, make a point, right? Might have been something like, I don't know the facts. And this is kind of what I said. I know what she did for me. And I would hate, and we should all kind of wait for things to unfold, right? So, but instead it's like, oh, she deserves to rot in hell. She should go to jail. How dare she take from the animals and all this stuff, which really, like, that's your opinion. So now your opinion is marring someone's reputation. So now, because of, and I'm not going to call it hearsay, because obviously if she was arrested, it wasn't more than hearsay, right? But before everybody goes to freaking, like, the death sentence, how about we know the facts? And why do you have to mar someone's name when you don't really know the facts? Like, I'm telling you right now, I'm not sticking up for her neither, because I don't know the facts. I'm not in her books. I don't know if she took money or not. What I do know is that if she is no longer doing this, there will be a lot of animals that will not find homes. There will be a lot of people that will be missing the love of that animal. And that's what I think about. So I hate money. Anybody that knows me knows I hate money. Money is the root of all fucking evil. And unfortunately, without it, we can't survive. And, look at what's happening right now. I mean, we've become dependent on the government now for money, right? Because, so that's a whole other fucking story. But anyway, money is the evil that is, and it's what makes the world go round. And I hate money because it is what divides all of us. Okay. But I get it. It is what it is. But I just don't I think people should hear, I always say this, right? I always try to tell you guys, right? Look at it from different perspectives. So you see something like that, you got to look at it from different perspectives, and you really should not be looking at someone as they're guilty unless you physically saw them do it or whatever. That's a different story, of course. But, you shouldn't be guilty until proven innocent. And I do think that it's a bunch of malarkey that they say that you are innocent until proven guilty. Because if you were innocent until proven guilty, why would you be put in jail when you get arrested? Because they didn't prove you were guilty. So I don't know. All right, let me see. So Carmela said, okay, so what's the difference between taking money from your own business versus doing a GoFundMe for the same person? I hope she doesn't get charged, because that's ridiculous. Right. And she's done GoFundMes and all of that stuff as well. Perhaps the difference is that, when you're doing a GoFundMe, it's your, it's your choice. I really don't know, Carmela, to be honest with you. Okay, Billy, we are allowed to make mistakes as long as we learn from them and not make mistakes again. Correct. I agree with that, because if you do it more than once, it's a pattern, not a mistake. And you know what? Sometimes you can make the same mistake more than once if you're learning something, but not if it's like a right or wrong kind of thing. You know, like if I don't stop at a full stop at a red light, then I deserve a ticket because I learned my lesson. And so now, yes, I can make the mistake again because my brain is programmed to kind of stop and go, but now it's programmed. You need to make sure you stop. Gina, always her always told me life's lessons and learn from your mistakes. Yeah, and you know what, honestly, if you learn from a mistake, I don't really think I mean, we have to make mistakes to learn. Some of us, like me, I'm fucking thick-headed, and I do need, you know, sometimes we don't get the lesson until it gets drilled into our head. You know, like I told you guys, when I would go to my therapist would say, it's my job to say it this way, that way, this way, that way, until you finally get it. So I definitely, you know, some of us learn the hard way, right? I know I'm that person. Yes, life's lesson. Okay, Rich said, hi, Rich. It's due process that every citizen of the United States that is entitled to, guilty or innocent. I agree, but what I'm saying is that it don't really work like that. You know, it's in certain eyes, you're just guilty. Let me see. Diane, I will say this: people who have deliberately committed crimes and get away with it, but if you or I say peep the wrong way, we get annihilated to the extreme. So, you know, Diane, that is a very good point as well. You know, there are a lot of people that live a life of deceit and crime. And yes, like everything else, they learn how to get away with it. And then you have honest, good people that make a mistake and they get crucified. So yes, this is where I do think that things can be very, very unfair. Okay, so Diane said, example, true story, girl above me committed murder and got away with it, called it defense. It was not. It took several hours, ongoing fight. She shot her brother once, then after twice. Oh my, that's crazy, Diane. Jennifer, people are wrongly arrested every day based on hearsay. Well, right. And so again, I am not advocating the world is messed up and twisted. Right. Okay. Let me just say this. I am the first person that will hold anybody accountable for anything. Okay. That I will tell you right off the bat. So if you think I'm over here saying that people should get off and everything, hell no. I am a right is right and wrong is wrong type of person. And anybody that knows me knows I hold people accountable. I will call you out on things. But sometimes people make mistakes. Sometimes there's a misunderstanding. Sometimes there's a miss whatever. And that's the hard part, which is why so many innocent people, you know, fear the law, because sometimes it does work against you, even when you're freaking innocent. So, you know, it's scary. I mean, look at people that go away. They lock them up for, let's say, murder or whatever the case may be, right? And especially years ago, before DNA was, you know, like available, so to speak. And then they're on death row for like 20 years. And they thankfully had somebody in their corner that was fighting for them. And then they go through all of it. And 20 years later, they find out that person was freaking innocent. You can't get back 20 years of your life, and never mind what you went through for those 20 years. Right? So nothing is foolproof. So I just encourage each and every one of you to keep that in mind and stop being so judgmental. You can have an opinion about something, do not get me wrong, but you know, you really have to look at things from all angles. You know, again, you know, we'll go back to Cuomo since it's easy, right? You know, what happened now where he's no longer in office, you know, over sexual harassment. Again, who the hell knows? Who the hell knows? Somebody could tell me, I mean, one of my friends told me I smacked them in the ass. I don't even remember doing it, you know, because it's not really something I do. I don't believe I did it, but Okay, you said I did. Maybe I did. But so sometimes, things happen, whatever. I mean, I get when you're in a position you shouldn't be that way, but like I said, I've been in the business my entire life. My mother was a dancer. I've been in the business my whole life. The casting couch is fucking real and it's been going on. Is it right? No. But neither is half the shit that goes on in the world that gets pardoned left and right. So all I'm saying is that, we don't know all of the situation. We don't know the whole story. And stop judging people so quickly when you really don't know all of the facts. Like I say, I'm walking through a bar, a club, whatever, and I'm in my own planet, and people, oh, she's stuck up. Oh, she's a bitch. You came to your own conclusion. If you walk up to me and you talk to me and I'm like, ew, what? Okay, now I'm a bitch. But if I didn't acknowledge you, because I was in my own world, don't assume I'm a bitch. Know it. No. Let me see. Jennifer, no, I know you do, but the world and justice system are backwards. I agree, Jennifer. I really do. And look at real quick, look at the laws haven't caught up to technology. I told my son this all the time, right? God forbid a girl sends my son a picture of herself, with the como se llama going on, right? And my son shares that to one of his friends. He could now be considered a sex offender because that's breaking the law. Are you kidding me? That's your putana freaking daughter sending my kid inappropriate pictures. And if he's making fun of her and sharing it with all his friends because he figures she's a freaking pig, why not? Now he could get arrested and be on the list for the rest of his life for something that stupid, right? Which we used to do with Polaroid pictures because that's what you did when you took inappropriate photos. It was in a Polaroid picture and it was never physically in someone's hand. You just showed it to people. So, there was that. So yes, the laws have definitely not caught up, especially with technology and all that can be done. People can steal everything from you and there ain't no issue. My father had I can't even explain to you everything that went on that happened with him. And you know what? The police detective took the information, nothing. You look online, you can see the phone number that he was called from, and it says that these people scam you. You know how many people must have lost their life savings and everything else? Nothing's being done. But if they were, assaulting somebody, then maybe, and again, I say maybe, something would be done about it. So yes, the system is definitely broken. I have said this. Our entire system is broken, but that's a whole other freaking story. Hopefully our parents taught us right from wrong. Let's just stop doing the wrong things. Well, Billy, if we could all do that, we'd be all in a better place, right? The problem is that a lot of people, the line between right and wrong is skewed. Georgie, from a long time, the British thought every Irish person they met was a terrorist, and many innocent Irish people spent decades in British prisons because of it. You see? So that's just guilt by association. Diane, I always hated Cuomo with a passion, but all this is politics, and there's a reason they want him out and turning on him now. I believe there's an agenda and it can't be good. Abso-freaking-lutely. He pissed off the wrong person. And unless you're going to be a puppet on a string, you out. That's a whole other story. Don't get me started on that. I wake up every day nauseous and sick to my stomach because of this freaking life and apocalypse that we're under right now. All right. So anyway, my belly's going to growl in 3 seconds. The sun is finally out here in New York, and I am hoping to enjoy the day. I hope you guys enjoy your day. Happy Tuesday. remember, guys, tomorrow isn't promised. Don't be an asshole today. We have no idea what this world is coming to. It's so funny. You have to see, so you can't see, but this is where, so this is where she is right now. Bella is under here, all snuggled up. Let me see if I can, she's so snuggled. Where is she? Let me see. Look, look, there she is. There she is. You little snuggle butt. She's like, Mommy, put the covers back over me. Anyway, I am a true believer in karma. Do the right thing and the right thing will happen. Do the wrong thing and you will get what you deserve. I agree, Billy. Thanks, Karen. Oh, happy Tuesday to everybody. Yes, Georgie, thank you for joining us. We've missed you. I've missed all of you guys. I know this summer has been, you know, a touch and go thing with a lot of you, but welcome back to those of you I haven't seen in a while. And to those of you that have stayed with me, I love you so, and I appreciate it. You know, without you guys, we got nothing, right? So I love you all, and I will continue to do my best to help you guys see things in a different light. You know, keep your eye on the prize, you guys, because you know, there has to be a light at the end of the tunnel. Even though everybody keeps trying to turn it off, you have the ability to keep it on. Remember that. I feel you, Karen. Sad and stressful. Have you thought about planning another get together soon? You know what? I have to get back on track on that. Finding venues are the trickiest thing. So again, we can put together something. If you guys know any venues that you think would work, let me know. And don't forget, you guys, to get the raffle tickets. Okay, don't forget, I have it posted on my page. There are pictures of the sunglasses. We're doing raffles for unisex sunglasses, 2 pairs of sunglasses, $15 for 1 ticket, $25 for 2. So you can double your pleasure. All right, I love you guys. Will you guys be here with me tomorrow at 11 a.m.? Say yes, say yes. I'll see you tomorrow, 11 a.m. for Coffee Talk with Karen, live on MiamiMikeRadio.com, live on Facebook on the Karen Stacy page. Make sure you turn those notifications on. Live on the Real Talk Coffee Talk group. Join that group for me. And don't forget, we are on YouTube, Real Talk Karen Stacy. Hit that subscribe button. We are on Twitch, Real Talk Karen Stacy. So make sure you subscribe. And you know what? Remember, you guys, tomorrow isn't promised. Don't be an asshole today. Love ya. Ciao. Hold on. If I can
Sal, the voice, Valentinetti, star performer from the TV show America's Got Talent, will be appearing at the White Plains Performing Arts Center in White Plains, New York, Sunday, September 19th at 7 p.m. Call 914-328-1600 or visit WPPAC.com.
Sal took all the blows.
That date again is Sunday, September 19th at 7 p.m.